In the ancient land of Thessaly, there lived a young woman named Mestra, renowned not only for her beauty, but also for her intelligence and grace. She was the daughter of King Erysichthon, whose wealth and power were matched only by his arrogance. Erysichthon's hubris would ultimately doom him, but it was Mestra who bore the brunt of his curse and found herself entangled in the web of divine and mortal struggles. I am so glad you're here, exploring these incredible myths with me. Before we dive deeper into the fascinating tale of Mestra, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more captivating stories and their modern connections. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are always ready to uncover the next mythic tale. One day, while Mestra wandered along the shores of Thessaly, the sea god Poseidon saw her. She walked with a quiet dignity, her hair glinting like sunlight on water, and her presence captivated him. Unlike many gods, Poseidon approached Mestra with admiration rather than force. He revealed himself in a gentle tide, stepping from the foam to meet her. Mestra, startled but unafraid, gazed at him with curiosity. "You are not like other mortals," Poseidon said. "Your spirit is as free as the waves. I would grant you a gift to match it." Poseidon, moved by her poise, bestowed upon Mestra the power of shapeshifting. "Take this gift," he told her. "You shall never be bound by chains or the will of others. You may become any creature you wish, bird, fish, beast, and escape any danger." Grateful but humble, Mestra accepted his gift. For a time, she lived in peace, exploring her new abilities and learning to transform into various creatures. She became a bird to soar above the mountains, a fish to glide through the sea, and a deer to race through the forests. Poseidon watched her with pride, knowing his gift had brought her freedom and joy. While Mestra thrived, her father, King Erysichthon, brought ruin upon himself. In his arrogance, Erysichthon desecrated a sacred grove belonging to the goddess Demeter, cutting down ancient trees to build a grand banquet hall. Demeter, enraged by his disrespect, cursed him with insatiable hunger. No matter how much he ate, he could never be satisfied. Food disappeared into the void of his appetite, leaving him desperate and penniless. As Erysichthon's wealth dwindled, he turned to his daughter Mestra. To survive his endless hunger, Erysichthon repeatedly sold Mestra to suitors for the bride prices they would pay. Each time, Mestra used her shape-shifting ability to escape, transforming into a bird or an animal and fleeing her captors, only to return home. The cycle continued as Erysichthon's desperation deepened. Mestra's great-granduncle, Sisyphus, even hoped to win her as a bride for his son Glaucus, but the marriage did not take place. This tumultuous period tested Mestra's resilience and adaptability as she grappled with her father's exploitation of her unique abilities. Mestra's love for her father was deep, but it was not without conflict. She despised his greed and the way he exploited her gift, yet she could not bring herself to abandon him entirely. Each time she escaped, she hoped it would be the last. Each time he sold her, her hope faded a little more. Despite her suffering, Mestra's resourcefulness and resilience shone. She grew stronger with each escape, mastering her transformations and finding ways to survive. Some say she even began to use her abilities to aid others in need, becoming a symbol of adaptability and endurance. Hearing of Mestra's plight, Poseidon grew enraged at Erysichthon for abusing the gift he had given her. The sea god appeared to Mestra once more, offering her sanctuary in his underwater palace. "Come with me," he urged, "and leave behind the chains of mortal greed. In my realm, you will be free to live as you wish." But Mestra hesitated. Though her father's actions had caused her great pain, she could not abandon him completely. She believed that her powers might one day save him from his curse, even if the hope was faint. Seeing her resolve, Poseidon respected her decision. "You are stronger than I imagined," he said. "May your strength guide you through the trials ahead." With that, Poseidon departed, though his love and favour for Mestra remained eternal. In the end, Erysichthon's hunger consumed him entirely. His insatiable appetite led him to devour everything around him, and when nothing remained, he began to eat his own flesh until he perished. Mestra, now free from her father's control, disappeared from the mortal world. Some say she wandered the earth in various forms, a woman untethered by mortal bonds. Others believe she finally joined Poseidon on the Isle of Kos, and bore Poseidon a son, Eurypylus, who would grow to be a commander of many people, his lineage blending mortal resilience with divine power. Mestra then lived out her days as a creature of the water, her spirit as free as the waves. The story of Mestra and Poseidon is a tale of resilience, adaptability, and the tension between mortal ties and divine intervention. Mestra's ability to survive despite her father's betrayal highlights her strength and resourcefulness, while her relationship with Poseidon adds depth to her narrative, culminating in her transformation from a pawn of greed to a figure of autonomy and endurance. It also shows the potential for gods to empower mortals rather than dominate them. Ultimately, Mestra's tale reminds us of the importance of inner strength and the ability to adapt in the face of adversity.